coming at you.
It's our annual event. We do this every year.
Every year.
Yeah, we enjoy it every year. We're gonna go here with Rumpkin. Yeah, 2015 Rumpkin.
Right on.
This one is 18% ABV with a starting gravity, the original gravity of 1.135.
Wow.
Woo! Christian, tell them a little bit about it.
Well, it's brewed and roasted with pumpkins, obviously, from a local Boulder County farm. And it's spiced with nutmeg, cinnamon, sugar, well, ginger too, obviously, then barrel aged for 6 months in dark rum barrels.
All right, so we're gonna get this cracked open and give it a try.
And it's 18%.
Woo! You know, I'm not sure if I remember bubbles rising up.
It's got a lot of sediment this
Yeah,
year.
there's some good floaties in there.
A ton of floaties this year.
It almost looks lighter in color to me than what I remember.
And it looks lighter in color.
All right, well, that's enough for a description. Let's get those.
And there's no head, really. No, nice legging, though.
No head, but at 18%, that's no surprise. A little bit of legs. Oh man, I get pumpkin this year.
A lot of pumpkin.
It's really too cold right now, so we're gonna have to warm this up. But I'm getting pumpkin this year.
There's a lot of pumpkin in here. I mean, it's just like...
There is a lot of pumpkin. Oh, I like that.
And it's less rummy.
Yeah, it's a little bit less rummy. I get some like vanilla on this one. I'm getting some like nice vanilla on there. So you're getting like pumpkin and vanilla. It makes me think of like a vanilla ice cream kind of a thing, like a creamy pumpkin thing, like a cheesecake or something. Oh,
yeah, it does have like a cheesecake.
I just got though a nice hit of the rum and the spices on that one, man. You get a little bit of the alcohol, you get a little bit of the rum, a little bit of that oaky earthiness. You get hints of the spices on there. A bit of the cinnamon's coming through. Not so much on the ginger.
Not as much ginger. Maybe that could be what it is. Did they just plop ginger?
I get a little bit of the nutmeg though coming through.
A little bit.
And it's like some rich caramel though, kind of a background. Pumpkin, but it's like pumpkin caramel. I don't know how to describe that. It's like a pumpkin caramel.
It's just weird because it's not as vibrant of a smell as it's always been. Like it's been super.
But this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that could be part of it. We need to warm it up quite a bit.
It's different this year, for sure. Which is the fun thing about Rumpkin, is it changes every year.
Let's do it.
Cheers. Cheers. Let's try this.
Wow. Wow, that's rich.
That's good.
That's
good.
That's got a lot of pumpkin this year.
That's got a lot of pumpkin. I really like that.
Oh man. Woo. You know, it's boozy, which I always expected to be.
Well, it's 18%. It better be a little boozy.
And you got that rum on there. There's no question you got the rum.
It's definitely like a fresh rum barrel. I don't know if it tastes more dark rum barrel, but it's definitely got some juiciness to it, and it's not as like present as it's been before. It's actually a nice balance.
Yeah, it really is different. I think that the spices are better balanced this year for me. I really think so, because I'm getting a nice balance between the cinnamon, the ginger, and the nutmeg on there. It's really well balanced.
Yeah, I get a little bit of the ginger, get that nutmeg.
Yeah.
Just, oh man. You actually like get a gourd pumpkin taste to it also.
You do.
Not along with just the spices that are in there. It tastes like pumpkin.
Yeah,
It's got a sweetness.
This kind of like last year was a lower ABV, which I preferred. When they went up to the 19% range, it was just too much. And but with this, even at this higher alcohol level, it still reminds me a little bit of going back to that 2011, the first year, when they had a lot of pumpkin on that. And this one, though, also like that one, brings out a lot of vanilla character.
It does.
I'm getting a
brings
lot
out
of that
vanilla.
oak vanilla.
What it's kind of reminding me of is, do you get a little bit of taste of yams in there almost in a way? Like the yam, sweet potato taste to it. And I'm kind of thinking like that little dish where you put the marshmallows in it and you caramelize it.
Yeah, so you put the brown sugar,
with marshmallows
and yams. Not sweet potatoes, but yams. And yeah, it kind of has a little bit of that character.
This is definitely a dessert beer.
Oh,
a dessert beer that you fall asleep to because you're trashed.
Yeah, it almost has an allspice taste, and it's almost like brown sugar, not really maple, but more like brown sugar, kind of a texture and taste to it.
Yeah, it's like a light brown sugar. It's mellow. Is there?
There's a cat that wants in. That's so funny. Well, we've rescued the cat, and we're going to take a moment to enjoy this, so we'll be right back. Okay, we're back.
We're back.
And it's been warming up for a good while here.
And it's opened up a little bit. I can smell the rum. My only disappointment this year is that it's not as rumpkin-y, or rum-ish. It doesn't have the rum taste, and it's almost a little...
General alcohol-y, just...
Yeah, it's just less. It's well balanced, and it's still 18%, but it's just not as like, bam, I'm Rumpkin.
Yeah, that's true. There's a little bit less of the rum character, and I can even see, I don't know if you can tell, I've got spices sitting right on the bottom of my glass, which is really interesting. We're going to rate this as a pumpkin beer, you know?
Or Imperial pumpkin.
Imperial pumpkin, yeah, that's how we'll go. So, what do you think in terms of Imperial pumpkins?
As Imperial pumpkins, because it actually has a great gourd taste and it's well balanced this year, this actually goes up on the scale. I'm gonna give it like a 96. Like it's a great Imperial pumpkin beer, pumpkin, and all that jazz.
I thought he was gonna go higher. I really did.
Probably should have gone higher.
Avery's pumpkin, that's bourbon barrel aged, is fabulous.
It's delicious.
But I think this is one of the best pumpkin beers out there as far as Imperial pumpkins go. But I think I'm right with you.
They actually raised level this year in pumpkin sense.
Yeah, there's more pumpkin to it. I think it's just still a fabulous beer. It's definitely world class. I think Christian nailed it with a 96. It's not, 100 or anything, but it is just a solid pumpkin beer. What do you think of this overall?
Overall, I still love the beer. It's not world class. I'm gonna give it a 93. I really, really like it, but because it's lost its a little bit of the rum taste and like the craziness of it, it goes down. But it's a beer that, if it was affordable and accessible, I would buy a shit ton of it.
Yeah, and I'm with Christian. I'm dropping down too. I'm gonna go to a 92, and but basically all the same reasons. It's still a fun beer, though. I sure enjoy it. I love the barrel-aged series that Avery makes. It's always fabulous. We'll get some other stuff in here soon.
I mean, really, you should just call us and be like, hey, we want to meet you in Denver. And I don't think the two of us would deny it.
And we'd meet you. We'd
we'd meet you just at Avery. They got a brand new brewery. And,
yeah, we'd like to see the brand new brewery.
I'd like to see a new one, and the owner, depending on the time of year, sometimes releases, crazy stuff that's in his safe.
Oh, the cellar, getting into the cellar stuff is really fun, and we've done that. All right,
it's worth the money.
Yeah, I think so. Just get a cab.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, so here it is again. It is the 2015 Rumpkin. Fun doing this one every year. It's just a great tradition over here. What can we say, folks? Life is definitely too short
to drink cheap-ass beer.
So, we don't. And we'll see you
on the next beer review.
Cheers, everyone.